Bolabed no kuma. Akori dia number. Na dia yana awerɛho ne sɛ. Enipa wo di judge fo atem. Enipa wo di sitting president atem. Enipa wo twa mada pakuro ni. Nipa kankan brita. Futa. Na obedru kuro ni mu a. Ni ade na fa. VVIP, presidents, former president, any diplomats ever, when a warrant is on that idiot, and we say we are resetting. So resetting, a binding ni buo, a court warrant.
Exactly.
Court warrant da branches. Now we are branching back. National security for Afano. Near enough for baby of presidents, former president, VVIP, gate 19.
Look at that.
Near money V8 me and son. National security for control guy. The Pakan Kyei. Your mama memu. The Pakan Kyei. Wait. Obey there. Yes, Justice Baffour. At the warrant to so in 2020. Just obia case ban anymore. Or will be about a G. Justice Baffour and the girlfriend. Supreme Court judges be or Kotrim Panawaha. Poladumoch, you did it room. Kadachi Kotisha. Gaya. A Dubuahe. Ye do a year one passion. Just a case be a dark away Nimubiano. Or what? You know why? He's weaponized sex. And he knows the people are so foolish. The moment Obeke Diawasema, the people are interested. It is Justice Baffour and a girlfriend. Meanwhile, so obey or Justice Baffour. See the resemblance. Onimno. Or who is Sakolan and Papa de Atuano? Justice Baffour and a girlfriend. And one, I will forbid a woody passing. And when nobody state security born who buy. Baby, eti Bolabed no kuma. Akori dia number. Na dia yana awerɛho ne sɛ. Enipa wo di judge fo atem. Enipa wo di sitting president atem. Enipa wo twa mada pakuro ni. Nipa kankan brita. Futa. Na obedru kuro ni mu a. Ni ade na fa. VVIP, presidents, former president, any diplomats ever, when a warrant is on that idiot, and we say we are resetting. So resetting, a binding ni buo, a court warrant.
Exactly.
Court warrant da branches. Now we are branching back. National security for Afano. Near enough for baby of presidents, former president, VVIP, gate 19.
Look at that.
Near money V8 me and son. National security for control guy. The Pakan Kyei. Your mama memu. The Pakan Kyei. Wait. Obey there. Yes, Justice Baffour. At the warrant to so in 2020. Arrest warrant. Court to issue arrest warrant. The court to make Kenyan say so. This is Justice Baffour. No, did you Justice Baffour? Not Justice Baffour. At the NCA case so. Sababakaya in 2020. A good father pencil. And the case court to an NCA officials. Yes, we might discover NCA. And Justice Baffour and preside over the matter. And a branch away his usual fashion. According to Justice Baffour, so our videos, our audios, our year, Justice Baffour, you compromise. Have a young congo video. Any audios you could not so. Na Justice Baffour a compromise. And whenever you scandalize the court, the court has been given an inherent power to protect itself. By operation of law, by the convention of the court, whenever you scandalize, court need looking a certain way in the eyes of the people. The courts have inherent power. Contempt. Case, na ye di a case of Supreme Court election petition. Ana muntie tre akuga ne Mugabe. Womko di Supreme Court natem kasi ebe repima, ebe repi judge no, ebe say we are sir. What bu court no animtia. And by operation of law, ya ma court ni to me say obefro for contempt. Na ofro na se wa ma. The court has been given the power to issue an arrest warrant. Now that bonus are when just went now arrest warrant no. A didn't issue arrest warrant. You issue arrest warrant and say the police should arrest you because the court has subpoenaed you. Because the court has subpoenaed what the Mraka was a bra. Now if you will not come, then the police must arrest you and bring you to the court. Never chire dientia any kwase court in the punish. So by operation of law, arrest warrant when it's issued, it is not for you to go to jail because arrest warrant is issued. Grounds are branches who are challenging.
More fire.
And young corner couple video, so video na no shot at white. What did Justice Cheba for them? Say over videos. Chelsea Justice Cheba for while you compromised. It's a new free show. Over catch that's and say Justice Cheba for a compromise. And yet, a coabis what the judgment ba. Now I'm corner said your war penwa. What book court to name here? If Justice Cheba for a bra. Wama. Danny Entia the Justice Cheba for echo issue a arrest warrant to
more fire.
Now you ready arrest warrant now. Also seeking to set us aside. Now we the arrest warrant to so and your Supreme Court never setting aside. What can you more? Warrant is in such a way that the moment you are arrested and you are brought before the court, the warrant is discharged. It is also when you are here. Go to the court, and the warrant will have no effect again. What can you more? Now when you have to phone, after your judges in the bedroom, Muntie Asamokai Muntie.
I have tapes, audio. I will release them if the right thing is not done. Justice Baffour has been compromised by this government, and the quicker the Chief Justice takes him off this case, the better for our judicial system, and also better for the Chief Justice himself. This is not a warning, but a serious caution. I have said, I have tapes, audio. I will release them if the right thing is not done. Justice Baffour has been compromised by this government, and the quicker the Chief Justice takes him off this case, the better for our judicial system, and also better for the Chief Justice himself.
Eti Abranche Jani General Obi Abranche time Justice Baffour eti NCA case no and was say our tapes our audios kire say Justice Baffour you compromise
Exactly.
Why na Justice Baffour say brananim for audio for tapes chrono bra ne be kire ye ntie ni kwase ye punish you better share or no the police in the grounds of a application, you know. Very wap guy. Not been in the mood. You better read the points now, make it yellow. Now, you heard one by one. You heard your court in a court. It also what judge or cases so audio, tapes. Man for say he's been compromised. What's a bra? For audio tapes in the bra. Wow, now say you may issue arrest warrant against you. Now, young country arrest warrant in Justice Baffour issued in 2020. If you feel civil rights or fundamental human right has been abused, there are processes that you go through. Constitutional and Article 33. It says that when you feel your fundamental human rights have been abused, you have to go to High Court and make sure you seek for redress. it will head the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court judges in here. If the Swagger is a fundamental human right, the arrest warrant was not issued in accordance with the law. Where is he supposed to seek a redress? Is it not a High Court? Supreme Court. There are so many cases. This versus the Attorney General. So many cases are there. Which says that you cannot wrap the enforcement of your fundamental human right and make it more like a public spirited issue, public interest in a case. Now coincidentally, Otina Honwa, Emma Jomama appointed 7 judges. Now quickly, what the other so set aside. I set it aside. Have a young warrior there, Daddy. Just Cheba for issue arrest warrant. You read the arrest warrant. No, you read the wording of the arrest warrant. Niyan say arrest warrant is in such a way say the court in the person who can say wo ya frosa bra na wo madia police monchino efamra. As it stands now, the arrest warrant is still effective. It ya sha kwan ya be fa so a national security for be bo akwa we hu bai. No mo na ko Supreme Court to say omo kwa ma yi sa arrest warrant for arrested. If it's a national security, police, by the time a guy will be free to our hotel, many occasions may be a war. Self ye be a your mama, we in the service. No, see a fan channel. Former Vice President Fio, I want to boy Yakotra, and the heavy security. What kind of foolishness? Baby, I can tell Atini. Baby, I'm a president. I want to second. It's more can tell abuse or to baby a former president of Mama, we in the service. No, see a fan channel. And the heavy national security. Now your mama name say BB channel. Now kwasi adi we was so. Na ye hwekwan ye be fa so a say arrest warrant is still effective wa akwa we be free ni fie ho akopie eye court wo Supreme Court wo on the 22nd a ye arrest no if say o free sa fie ho eko court wo even see you arrest you the arrest warrant to so you don't no fly a list so so the very moment our Orlando airport immigration is supposed to alert the police. National security is to na ye hwe kon on be fa so de na copy Supreme Court that means all of you are in contempt of the court. Mu court nti na mo to agidi nkwasasem sa brantie wi oye hwanya kwasia se ye hwanya bola bed we ye hwanya Obi, it's already arrest warrant. Baby, baby, American intel and the heavy national security protection. National security is what check Taylor because arrest warranted and so on. Police say check Taylor because arrest warranted and so on. Some police in the urban Hawaii. Where is state? Where is state? My build state. Where is state?
Just look at that.
Ave Kevin Taylor said yeah, issue arrest warrant. What say more than a year 5 years. One pair arrest warrant no one semanka. They say what the fake doctor ne buy I bogu and why yes and one kasa per appointment. Name was arrest warrant and that's why man appointment. TS wo Supreme Court echo offset echo set it aside. Na yebusa arrest warrant no e de badia. Now, Yebusa Justice Cheba Baffour Boni. And we tell men Sabunsu. Ajebuasi Edu. Justice Lovelace Johnson. Justice Akabuafo. Justice George Kumsing. Justice Amadou Tanko. Justice Yoni Kolendi. Justice Eye Yao Jewuang. Justice Jeffrey Pong. Justice Dakwa Sare. Justice Jamefe. Justice Jamefe de Menkokura Brim no. Obaye obechere yade under constitutional law. Obaye no a one-time guest lecturer. Oshemenim was you are such an intelligent young man. Let me see me nyina mpesa me yes no. Justice Jamefe, we are watching the courts.
Exactly.
We are watching the courts. See a set ye the bench warrant atu obi so a eye court no mo be protect mo ho anamba makwa makwasia we ye wadidi court no atem sa afre justice se mass omo ya hyawo na ye nkonko hwe video asa akwa we edidi ajaje for matem na enye mo nwanwa se akwa we ni obi anya issue okrum ha eso pe bibi about sex de boni pa no Wait, there's a video. Oh yes, Supreme Court Justice a man. You know, na obusa question bi baako bi ochempana Okatakyie here baako bi okoha ekoyesi chese anytime akwa weni obi benya issue bia no enye obi na edi obi yira obi na edi obi kunu enye obi na edi obi kuna obi etrum enye obi na obi truma obi kwatisha obi ye gay. Just foolish is such a character. Kwasi say and then the state security protect Kwasi. Yentie do kafa judge for man we yentie
the women judges at the Supreme Court. These are all the women are almost Supreme Court. So I'm going to keep this on the screen. When I put
radio obe scandalize a ma wo mo Supreme Court obe gu o mani mu ase so omo ya shabofo etimede all the women at the Supreme Court and I can bet you there no person who can nyina ne say Chief Justice Araba Tokonu o ya shawoni tie de kan yi tie de kan yi e do ashada ne man ni nyina agu ho na say judges no and the court no say mo protect mo ho na because of politics enti mo ba mo obi akwan so betimi adidi mo atem ya twen so mo ba bie floodgate mo bie floodgate na ko fo be wram bia be fam Sabranti obetimi agumani mu asese de ogu na in the name of politics you the court will not protect yourself. We are watching ave yintie do beka
the women at the Supreme Court no obia din wom into obia entie wa ade we concern no no. Be honest with yourself, come out and let the people know. Resign before it gets murkier.
We know. Pause. Follow me. Debia wo be says baby. That kind of what Jimmy ana. Ade beni. Akwa we am free dinechi. So when you be girl, we say what do you do baby? Justice Baffour or be can asema. Justice Baffour on the girlfriend. Make a sense wa kwala na Justice Baffour ne to ne bawo. And so Justice Baffour on the girlfriend. And this is the character we are protecting with our statement. Wait. Akwa we. Ave muntie do obeye man. Mu we do obeye Supreme Court man.
Saying say it would be better for all of us to protect our integrity. Which Supreme Court judge or your bar, which one of you goes to sleep at McCarthy Hill? Which one of you Supreme Court judges you say you are married?
Look at that. You say you are married, goes to sleep at McCarthy. What body team no account? Baby,
the place you go to sleep, the gentleman now Okodanifino, that gentleman was going through a divorce, and you, the judge, are one of the female Supreme Court judges. You actually got that gentleman a lawyer.
It's way possible. So we Supreme Court judge be a warrior. Obi, na ni kunu sha de we ya. Onye unsure. Say emudia he say ya na yire, ananya na yire. So this is the way this guy scandalizes even women at the Supreme Court.
Exactly.
They are very dangerous precedent. Say Supreme Court judge be. It is a me na me yire te wo. Na me tie say akwa we ka sanse kunu no. Na me nim Supreme Court judge kura. Me yire de me no. E de na me dwene. And this is the kind of person yedi ye bon hobai state in bon hobai ave yentie do obey
3. You, this Supreme Court judge, we your bar sa nipa 5 you are about 15 years older than this gentleman. You are about 15 years old. You are older. You are 15 years older than this gentleman. Question 4, and this is a specific question. There is a place near the Swiss school, near Ekufuadu's place. You, this woman, have you been sharing bed in that neighborhood with a member of parliament? Listen. There is a specific place near the Swiss school. It's very near to Kufuor's place. You, the Supreme Court judge, you are a woman. You say you are married. You have been sharing bed with another politician. I'm giving you specifics so that you know that I know what I'm talking about. Who is this gentleman? Question number 5. Now, let me go more deeper. The gentleman you, this person you are seeing, the person you, this judge, you are seeing in Ghana is a businessman. He's rich, he's less educated. You, this woman judge, you go to this man's house. And the funny thing is, you leave the house 5 a.m. every morning.
This is the character. Say Supreme Court for so mama kwama we dey do matema. Etoje wo ma. Justice Baffour. Say if there's the character, mo be say mo protecting against the court. Etoje mo. Justice Jamefe, my role model. Etoje mo. I no dey obi any hweka. Na yenkon kohwe govi na samo de court no yenkon ni yenkoshe the grounds on which he's looking for a defense say yen set it aside yenkon the grounds also they set it aside okobusana ebako one of the grounds is that then yen ready the grounds no one of the grounds is that he was not given a hearing so it breaches the principle of odi alteram pattern. Okay, so when we say odi alteram pattern, what it means is that when it comes to the principle of natural justice odi alteram pattern and normal judas in kasaswa. So odi alteram pattern says that whenever you accuse a person, the person have a right to obey appear to be heard. And I say, you can no more judas in Kasaswa. It means you cannot be a judge in your own court. But by operation of the law, even a directive from the CG, Chief Justice, when he said back contempt, the contempt is in such a way that the moment a issue is brano, you are coming to prove why you should not be punished. So the principle of odi alteram pattern and normal judex does not apply. In first place, so when you dump and daft, odi alteram pattern no, your natural justice law, or say, Yama kwani yentio. Arrest warrant yes you fa be dey arrest warrant yes you fa amada na fa amada be dey ni entio ti se wunyimi ya o si ya entio ni issue arrest warrant na yes bra ni entio nso a o si dey wama na ne wo ba idea what is the essence of issuance of arrest warrant because arrest warrant no ye be issue a it means yes bra court na so wo ma o so si dey bi ye ntie wa no asem we adwini we lawyer ni na atwere we akoto court we we arrest warrant no the Republic versus a year Eugene Baffour okay expert the we arrest warrant no we warrant nye no me hwehwe de wono Kevin no amatela and the court no yen hwehwe no na yen ready grounds for a year setting aside we
daft guy
you've been reading the point by point. We make some note to be about the points I will reason. You better call point 7. You better call point 15. Point 11. You read and educate your branch. And then after enlarge. So case a Kevin Taylor they are to court. Or say in the matter of the Republic versus a High Court, Commercial Division, respondent ex parte Kevin Echo Taylor, applicant. So on the court say yes set was say I Kevin Echo Taylor of the United States of America do hereby make an oath and say that he is even lying on oath, which is perjury. When you lie on oath, it's perjury, and we will show you where he lied on oath. Ojina say, and that was signed yes akrate. So Kevin Taylor is supposed to sign before we file the application. When him said that or case or fly or sign we no America or ye show that then the judge for nothing. Abe yen hwade. I say I Okatakyie Taylor. I am a deponent hearing an applicant in the above a year. The institute for I therefore depose blah blah blah. Then if I'm going next page, you ready point by point. Now me educated this idiot. Nya grounds for okay, so you have grounds for application. Yanko point by the next page which shows point 2, 3, 4, 5 and I don't know. Yanko now you read it.
More fire.
Kokase mientia. Ya mami here. E could do baby. I say my name is Kevin Taylor, but the arrest warrant was for Kelvin Taylor, which is not my name. But the Nkrofo say, Yaminti, Misusu say Yamia, Etienne Sadia, Monsati aside. Meanwhile, time I issue arrest warrant TV. There is a video how could the Justice Cheba for what? Danny enlarge near reading more. Near reading point 7. And Danny, well, 22nd. Bakovi, I say for quite some time, friends and relatives in Ghana have informed me that the High Court of the Republic of Ghana can tell us what I'ma tell us one thing. Name friends and family, and I inform me say has I say the High Court of the Republic of Ghana has issued a warrant for my arrest, but none of such relatives and friends have ever made available to me a copy of the High Court's order, despite several requests. Indeed, friends and relatives in Ghana have drawn my attention to several social media discussions of the said warrant for my arrest, but none was able to provide a copy for me for my attention. Ofui. Then you find near video. Tell me you issue arrest warrant in you know. Or Baba the Justice Cheba for what? So if you were unaware of the warrant, tell me now the Justice Cheba for what? Such an unintelligent idiot. Danny, was say point 7 and 8. Was it when Nimhori, Tienio, when Nimhori, on Tay, now Fen and enough for drawn attention, say, why you in Yadi? Ave Yabusa, Muntia video, Muntia.
You Justice Baffour, were you in this country? Were you in this country when an imbecile like Kennedy Japan? Were you in this country when an imbecile like Kennedy Japan was going around insulting all judges in Ghana? Were you in this country? Did you go after Kennedy Japan? You didn't, right? Because he's one of you. Today I look in your face and I tell you the truth and you want to explode. Kennedy 1962, Japan insulted the
so hold on. Also, you're so daft that even your trauma, Kennedy Japan, 1962 year birthday, your trauma, already grown 1962 birthday, Kennedy Japan 1962. You are such a daft ass motherfucker. This fool, where you are going? Kennedy Japan 1962. I don't know the car anyway. Who you script free anymore? Pasiani abuan kwano beka. Ave muntie no beka changes Baffour.
In Ghana, you did not come out to issue a warrant for him because Kennedy is better than me or is better than the other Ghanaian on the streets. You have not lived up to expectations, and you don't even deserve to be where you are today. Justice Baffour, you the same judge. And if my producer is ready, please, if you have, I'm going to make you show some pictures. You know, the Herald did that story. Ghana Web actually did that story. The Supreme Court actually did something.
It's Yachramano, Danny. Any power point 7 and 8 was who any more it is Satamanaka Sanedanaka. And the engine and our Kasi, I issue a warrant against you. Were you such an unintelligent human being? It is Supreme Court, yes, Madama, yes, or say point 7 and 8 was one do a new issue arrest warrant. A video say arrest warrant no video as far back as 2020. You issue we no baby the Justice Baffour. Now then you can read points 11 and 12. Now you ready. Gobi, Yamasi be diagro. They say team no, ye team no lawyers account. Lawyers account, intelligent people. We sit down and we analyze. Video analysis account. That is how come we analyze it. You see what you have to now you're ready a year 10. Also, given the frequency of the reference to the order and discussion I have heard about on social media, I engaged the services of my present solicitor sometime in April this year, 2025, who after about a month, that is sometime at the end of the May, of search, sent me a copy of the order, which is exhibited here to and marked A. It's Kevin Taylor say, meanwhile, who stated why you know what the case chrono share so it's now with him hurry near Quajimbrel 2 years and a case they share so in reference to such a daft ass. My lawyer explained the difficulty in obtaining a copy of the court order because although I instructed him to find the order, if any, I did not know which court issued it. Unim court to create issue here. Meanwhile, better how about Justice Cheba for the after the warrant. It's Justice Cheba for now. What you call to be. It's a Justice Cheba for no the case was a year NCA case show. And on court what is so. And a warrant, you know, contempt of court is in such a way that when it is issued, you will come before the same court and the same judge. It will say we did not know which court issued it. Such a daft, dump way statement. Point 12. The order says that it is issued for the arrest of a certain Kelvin Taylor, highlighted Kelvin, which is not my name, but given its close resemblance with my name and the information I have received from my friends and relatives in Ghana, the order is believed to refer to me because all the media discussions I have heard on the subject all point to me as the subject of the order. When there is a video you saying that you've issued an arrest warrant to me, or say you wouldn't say Kelvin Taylor not issue. We. Yeah, court no. Yeah, you reading point 16. You reading point 16. When was what they concerted? Now in any case, arrest warrant there. Me we get arrested why you don't go do court anymore. Arrest warrant and discharges. It is of no effect. So you don't take this to a Supreme Court. So what's your videos and audios? Justice Baffour is compromised. Go to court and prove the video and the audio. Now arrest warrant and no. Was may go Supreme Court. Ako set aside the arrest warrant. Now enforcement of the fundamental human right of a person. Supreme Court never enforce it. There are so many cases which says the Constitution is very clear. When you think your fundamental human right is abused, go to High Court. After you share court, no. Yeah, point 16. Near here. In any event, the order for my arrest was made in breach of my right to be heard. So you can say right to be heard. That is the principle of odi alterum pattern. That means you found brand you. But what is the purpose of the warrant? Warrant is a brand you. Also see a issue warrant no, in breach of your right. Right by your to be heard. Now court on say what's a brand you? So also audios, video. Now court on say browse and where issue arrest warrant. Say also say in breach of my right to be heard. Are you daft? Are you dumb? Wait. Before any order is made against me and also contrary to law, because the order for my arrest was made without first giving me a hearing. But in any case, court. What is the need for arrest warrant? The only reason I issue arrest warrant is that when we need you to come and speak, and you say you won't speak, that is when we issue arrest warrant. What's it? There be arrest warrant? You issue arrest warrant here. We contempt of court. What is the need of arrest warrant if you are in court to be heard? And this is the character. Afe, one of the year say, me who video be a worker say, he was not within the jurisdiction of Ghana, and for that matter, and again, he was not a party to the case. Now, Muntia 3 case, you know, near the Muntia 3 for us, near Domasam. Now, yes, election petition was some near and contempt, you know, you are not supposed to be a party to a case before the court can hold you contempt. So, ye the case be now with the court, no attempt, or scandalize the court, no, and my court, name a betia, a man for an animal, whether I can case in who, on case in who, court can invite you for contempt. Such a daft guy says, I am not a party to it on that grounds. Supreme Court should set aside the contempt. Oh, yes, I say I was not within the jurisdiction. Now, when it comes to the jurisdiction of our court, you can say jurisdiction, and your court in Betimi International. When it comes to the jurisdiction, there are two initiate. You want one initiatory jurisdiction and terminatory jurisdiction. If you were now we need the jurisdiction of the court, but at the crowd the impact of it is felt. It is will be the bomb. Eko she plane mu UK. Na flight ni flyer na do Ghana. The airspace of Ghana. Na sa bomb ne blasting. Say ye bibi wa ha. Although crime ne ya anya no Ghana ha. Ye no UK. But the terminatory, baby a case in this sea Ghana. And the person, the court can have jurisdiction over the case. Daft ass. Again, you don't learn. It was say I was not within the jurisdiction. But I'm now in America now. Where did we feel the impact? Was it not in Ghana?
Yes.
So that is the terminatory jurisdiction of the court. Listen, we are watching the court.
More fire.
Again, the Attorney General. When him see the contempt qua. As Attorney General filed defense. Now the courts are saying that they will sit on that matter. And 22nd, Anna, Omube book case, you know. Yeah, rest by Friday, Attorney General the response. Attorney General watching you. Yeah, say the way you should see you investigate you go investigate yeah, rest what the beba. Again, Danny, Yen Shadie. Attorney General the response in beba. But the ancient videos are Akwawi. As I did Justice Kyei for them just recently. Danny, oh yes, we file yaw. Or said did Justice Kyei for them. Na Justice Kyei for one of the girl. Ebi a won Justice Kyei for. Have a yente doka yente na guy.
This man, Judge Kyei for. Judge Kyei for way and na Paul Admotre can ask them say or the warrant atomiso. So refugee Kyei for I showed his picture on any girlfriend. Have some other
just obia case ban anymore. Or will be about a dear effort panel. Justice Kyei for the girlfriend. Supreme Court judges be or Kotrim Panawaha. Paul Adumochi did it room. Kadachi Kotisha. A Dubuahe. Ye do a year one passion. Just a case be a dark way Nimubiano. Or what? You know why? He's weaponized sex. And he knows the people are so foolish. The moment Obeke dear once the people are interested. It is Justice Kyei for and a girlfriend. Meanwhile, so obey or Justice Kyei for back. See the resemblance. Only no. Oh, who say Kolana and Papa de Atuana? Justice Kyei for and a girlfriend. And one I will forbid a wound passing. And when nobody state security born who buy, have a yenti Justice Kyei
when the cast of the warrant at me so I didn't try or the case so and my day, my catcher say his posture should be just. Also on TV that the major Jim Huche say obey ready law. Paul, Nire Jano, Ubiako didn't hear my Jan. Yes, yeah. Pa, Nire Jano, Obiako didn't hear it, I'm your Jano. So, Ghanaians, are you not tired of this foolishness? Say, Akwawe no be any someone. Eso kope die who be bibeka. Akwawe, we. They say, Paul, I don't want you to move. Nemo Paul, you know, so Obiako dino. I'm an Ira say Jano. We. When I gonna for so. Oh, Bia, oh, dear Kesitian, oh, Bia. Or start oh, Bia, oh, dear Kesitian. Why no what can us, Kokuba Sashade?
One what can asem krumha? When you dear one some for betare. And there's the character you people entertain. Way more, way. I dig Bolabel can't win. I'm entertaining now. When I'm entertaining now. I be yentino.
Pressed. So I did a whole show letting Ghanaians know that yes, he's a judge. He has the right to sit on a case, but it does not mean that he's God. So sitting on a case does not make Judge Baffour some superhuman who cannot be, at the end of the day, questioned about his character.
Okay, so what did he judge for no? What did he munyon quantum to this magnitude? Namusum besati aside and ye asem yadi amfia ho. Mo be a floodgate no and many bitu. Media, I will not in any shape or form scandalize the court, disrespect the court, but under your leadership, Justice Baffour, under your leadership, if you will not protect the court and you will give this idiot and imbecile the opportunity, then yes, I hear other videos and what did the judge for them? Na yen shade says mbeka say mo set aside a warrant when actual fact so was a warrant no and yet issued properly. The High Court is the place to go.
Precisely.
Per the Constitution. You read Article 33.
Read it.
Constitution Article 33. Gobi, you read it. Yenti do you cover a judge for yenti.
Were taken as low as 2,000 Ghana to decide the destiny of a fellow man. And this same way enchair you near Okrumha and a judge for Jim Ponchi to decide the destiny of a fellow man in court. What shows to say these judges were not doing worse during that time where power was for a few people. What shows is that these people were not involved in any kind of
so was a judge for Mojim Ponche, Mojim Koko, Mojim Yenwai. So 22nd, you shed the Supreme Court Becca. Now go you read the Article 33. Was where a person alleges that a provision of this Constitution on the fundamental human rights and freedoms has been or is being or is likely to be contravened in relation to him. Chapter 5 of the Constitution has guaranteed the fundamental human rights of the people.
Exactly.
Now nobody has the right to violate. So if Kevin Taylor thinks, Ama Taylor thinks, Bolabed thinks that by the issuance of the arrest warrant, his fundamental human rights has been breached, Article 33 of the Constitution says that where a person alleges that a provision of this Constitution on the fundamental human rights and freedom has been see a breachy, say a gusu breachy, say a bikuana is likely to be breached in relation to him. Say public a year can say interest, not say a wood year. After court no say then without prejudice to any other action that is lawfully available, the person may apply to the High Court for redress. It is a Kevin Taylor say you issue a arrest warrant, which is detrimental, which breaches the fundamental human right. Article 33 is 22nd, Supreme Court. Please, we are watching.
Exactly.
Judges, please, we are watching.
Precisely.
Justice Jamefe, my role model. Justice Yoni Kolendu, very learned judge.
Exactly.
Justice Baffour Boni. If you people will not protect the courts in the name of politics, may the good Lord that blesses our nation continue to bless you people and bless us all.
Exactly.
We did Okatakyie Afrifa. We shall meet next time. Bye bye.